I find myself walking the streets of Dar es Salaam, the capital of Tanzania, a vibrant city that was once a sleepy fishing village, now a thriving metropolis of over 4 million people. It's the second busiest seaport in East Africa, with bustling fish markets, craft markets, and restaurants. The city's architecture is a mix of African, Arabic, Indian, and German, with an eclectic cultural mix and a real down-to-earth vibe. And I'm here to take it all in. After my day of walking around in the heat, I returned to the Serena Hotel for a cold beer and a cool down while listening to some hot Swahili blues. The band was jamming with the flamboyant Leo Makania at the helm, performing his Swahili blues alongside his dad, Henry. The music had a local vibe and was the perfect way to end my first day in Dar. Leo is this fun, charming guy, and he invited me to crash a wedding he was going to the next day. The only problem was I had nothing to wear. Leave it to me, Leo says.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Cheers.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Located on the Swahili coast, Dar es Salaam is one of the fastest growing cities in the world. It's Tanzania's most prominent urban center for arts, fashion, music, and food. Now, to his word, Leo meets me in the fashion district of Mazimoya to have a tailored vest made for this wedding I'm supposed to crash. And so the tradition for weddings, so like you have to get dressed up in a suit?
Not really, but if you want to, then won't be against the law.
Right. They won't throw me out.
They won't throw you out.
The Mazimoya market was this explosion of color and energy. Everywhere you looked, piled high were these beautiful African fabrics.
I'll take this one.
Wow, good, beautiful. Yeah.
You know what does HB mean?
No.
Handsome boy.
Ah, handsome boy. So we'll get this one.
And this one.
So we picked up our fabric, and the young lady takes us to her tailor. So this is like Fabric Alley, and he looks us up and down, and he says, I think you should do a short vest. Leo's trying to prep me for tonight's wedding, and he's like, there'll be lots of bright, colorful outfits. So our vest selection is like bang on. Well, after getting our vests all measured up and the tailor telling us to come back in a couple of hours, Leo wants to take me for some classic Dar es Salaam street food. Leo orders us chips and eggs, which is kind of like a French fry omelet. I mean, two of my favorite foods, right? So chips and egg. It's like the ultimate comfort food.
It's well known as chips mayai.
Chips mayai.
Yes. Mayai is eggs. And there's no word for chips.
No?
So chips is chips.
So with your music, you play and you tour all over Africa.
Yeah, not quite, but that's a plan. Almost everywhere in Africa I've been now.
And how is it to play with your father?
My dad didn't just start teaching me guitar. He refused for so many years.
He didn't want you to be a
He
musician?
didn't want. He wanted me to do something else.
Why?
Because music is not a profession that will pay you well in Tanzania.
And now, years later, they're both playing in the same band. It's their full-time gig, and they're loving it. And so tonight, I mean, we're going to a wedding just like that. I mean, is that common?
People love go to wedding, and also there's no formality.
Well, I'm glad it's not too formal because I'm not sure if that vest is gonna cut it.
They wear whatever they want.
No rules.
No rules. Cheers, Eko.
Cheers, man. Leo arrives to pick me up about 3 hours late, and I was kind of wondering what was going on. But we head off to the wedding looking sharp in our new tailored vests. I wasn't sure what to expect. I mean, I'm in Tanzania. I was invited to go to a wedding last minute, and Leo's like, don't worry, everyone will be in bright colors, African kind of traditional wardrobe. We walk in, and I'm like, whoa. I mean, this is like a fancy wedding. People are dressed to the nines, and here Leo and I are walking in like two fish out of water.
You see, every good material. Everyone.
Here they salute the bride and groom by doing a little conga dance. Go around the dance floor with drinks in hand, and you congratulate the bride and groom. Cheers, congratulations, you look beautiful. Leo introduces me to Fatma, and we sit down and we talk about the whole idea of getting married here in Tanzania. Well, I haven't been to a wedding like this in a long time, where there's like 400 people, and it's just like crazy fun.
This is not like a typical African wedding.
It's more, as we call it, it's more modern.
Okay, so people usually arrive like around 6, and then we get to the dancing part first.
So you guys dance first before you eat?
Before and after.
If you invite like a black person to a wedding, they wouldn't show up like the exact time.
Exactly, I said it.
How we roll.
We were about 3 hours late.
Yeah?
Already I was embarrassed that I wasn't dressed enough. Then I see this guy in shorts, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm rolling with the right guy.
Yes.
Is there a change in kind of the whole wedding culture here?
My wedding was just in the street, so everyone was invited.
It's like a
My
street
band was
party.
there. Yes.
Very cool.
We played, I played, everyone like...
You play at your own wedding?
Yeah, I played
That's
on my
awesome.
own wedding, yeah.
That's awesome. Guys, I'm getting hungry. Are we gonna...
more common
Yeah.
weddings and not.
Food here is important. The buffet line was long, and it was like 30 trays deep. I love the fact that Leo and I were eating with our hands. The bride and groom were dancing. We're here at a wedding I just crashed, and it was all about celebrating and having a really fun time. At the end, it was like everyone got on the dance floor and just danced the night away. It was all about the music, the food, and celebrating the bride and groom just like in any country. With last night's celebration still ringing in my ears, Fatma picks me up and brings me to one of the favorite spots for the locals here, Cocoa Beach. This cool little paradise is a socio-economic melting pot where family and friends come to enjoy the surf, sand, and tasty vendor foods available on any given weekend. So Fatma and I go to where all the stalls are, and here is kind of like the pulse of the city. You have different people coming here to taste what Dar es Salaam's all about. What do the people of Dar eat? Like, what's that one dish that I must try before I leave?
We could try some cassava and mishkaki.
The first thing we had was kitale. Now, kitale are these baby coconuts that are opened up, the water's removed, and then he puts boiled potatoes, coconut chutney, which is essentially grated coconut, chili powder, and then lime juice mixed in, and then another layer of potato, and then coconut chutney. It's kind of cool. You hold it, you eat it like an ice cream cone. Too spicy for you?
It is spicy.
Is it? I love how the coconut holds everything, and then you eat it all. It gives a nice crunch sweetness to the spicy potatoes and the spicy chutney.
Yeah, just make sure you don't choke on that, folks.
This might be my new favorite food. Fatma says I have to try the mihogo, which is essentially a root vegetable that's been deep fried. It becomes nice and crispy on the exterior, and the lady puts it on a plate. She squishes it with her hands and then adds a little bit of cayenne pepper, some shredded cabbage, and it's ready to go. And then you add the mishkaki, which is essentially meat skewers. So it's like chicken or beef, and they're like little skewers. So, sir, how long have you been here at the beach serving this?
Over 20 years.
Wow.
No lala, every day.
Every day, no holiday.
No sleeping.
Asante. We sit down, we have the mihogo, mishkagi, and the kuchumbari.
You cannot come to Coco Beach and not have miyogurt, kachumari,
Everyone
and mishkaki.
was eating this on the beach today.
Exactly.
And those guys there, to me, is what my experience has been here.
Yeah.
Big smiles, want you
Yeah.
to try their food,
Yeah.
proud of what they're doing. Here, one left for you.
Thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. I see you adapting to our culture.
Absolutely, right? I wasn't before, but now I am.
I'm joking. No, you were.
It was a new day to continue to explore Dar, and I was excited to check out something new. I'm at Kigamboni Crossing, and there's a buzz in the air as locals and market vendors make their way to the ferry. Fatma, knowing my quest for local flavors in the way of culture and food, told me I had to meet her friend Ali, who would show me around this cool little island. Now this has got to be the shortest ferry ride in the world, but what awaits you on the other side is a peaceful, laid-back community with apparently the world's nicest people. Sometimes you find these unexpected gems. I just walked off the ferry and here's this Al Jazeera cafe where they serve breakfast. So I start talking to the guy and he shows me all the different snacks. And what are these two?
Bagia.
And what would you have alongside?
Fish soup.
Fish soup? Is it strange to have a donut with your fish soup in the morning? No? I ended up getting a bajia, which is rice flour fritters, and a donut, along with fish broth soup.
Hello. Please.
So if anyone looks at me strange that I'm having a donut and fish soup, I can blame it on you.
Yeah, of course.
Is this a typical breakfast that would be served in Dar es Salaam?
We call that morning food.
Morning food.
Morning food.
So nice fish broth with pieces of fish and then something just to dip in.
Yes.
Beautiful. The fish soup was nice and light and then served along with a little squeeze of lemon and that hit of chili just made it comfort food. Wow, look at that.
That is a fresh fish from the sea. It's very hot.
It's very nice.
Yeah, thanks.
Now, would you say that the people in this area are a bit different than the people in Dar es Salaam?
Yeah.
In which way?
The difference that people are living here are little poor, but life, you know, it's relax, no stress this area.
No stress.
No stress.
It's been one of the best breakfasts I've had in a long, long time.
Oh, okay, thanks very
Yeah.
much, my brother.
Really gracious host.
Thanks.
I meet Ali at the old watchtower and remember Fatma saying, "You're gonna love this guy." Don't tell me this is your car.
Yeah, it is.
Do I need a ladder to get in? Are they gonna let us on the streets of Dar? It's pretty hardcore.
So what do you think later? We should go to the island?
I think so.
Like, yeah.
Ali, this is pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
Where do you-
I love this car, man. It's like,
Where did you get the car? This is like a
Yeah.
tank.
I got this one in Germany.
In Germany?
Germany. So I had some plans to come to Africa. I didn't want to buy things. I know that you can find a lot of things here. It's down.
So you could collect kind of
Collect.
old boats and use them.
Exactly.
So you lived in Germany for about 8 years.
Yes.
And
about
so
80 years.
when you came back, was there a big difference?
When I left, actually, like when you see all these skyscrapers in downtown, this is just recent, the last 10 years. It was like a boom. And before that, you couldn't find these roads and stuff. This is like
It was all dirt roads.
It's all mud roads.
Ali owns the Malaika Beach Resort here on Kigamboni Island, and his kitchen depends on fresh seafood. So we head off for his daily trip to the market. So what, when you were younger, you used just to swim
We
across?
just used to swim across.
Really?
It was so funny, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was like a playground for the kids.
So peaceful out here.
You would love it. The
This is
fish
paradise, man.
Great, yeah, man.
Hey, this is paradise. You're a lucky man.
Ah, thank you.
And these guys, what type of fish are found in these waters?
Tuna fish, kingfish,
Really?
yeah.
The place was crazy with activity. I could see fishing boats and trawlers emptying their catch of the day to be sold at the market.
Like every day there's something special.
And what's going on here?
Right now it's like an auction. Yeah.
It's amazing, the energy.
Yeah.
So what do you want to get?
So I think let's get some prawns and kingfish.
Okay. I'm with him. I don't know what I'm doing.
10,000 you say is okay.
Oh, really? I just bought myself a 10,000 shillings fish. Don't look at me. I'm not. It gets pretty intense. You gotta take her here. So how much was that whole bag?
30,000.
30,000, so it's like $15 US. Wow. Big out.
This is what we are looking for.
Yeah, beautiful.
This is a fresh one. And this is
How do you know which was fresh?
you can see like this one is has the colors already fade away, and here you can see all like fresh and blood.
And this is 5 kilos.
5 kilos, fresh from the ocean right now.
Everyone knows you here. You just put the fish aside.
Oh yes, man. It's a place to be right now. Hungry?
I'm always hungry, my friend. He's got calamari, he's got prawns. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So what, you just get your toothpick and...
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. How does he charge? Per piece?
Okay, he's just counting.
So he's keeping track. Okay, good, because I'm gonna be here for a while. It's like some of my favorite food.
Yeah.
And how's this prepared?
Boiled first to get ready,
Yeah.
and then he fries.
Oh, yeah, oh, that's fried. This is like a Christmas feast for me. Pretty amazing, yeah. Fried octopus right at the market. With all this roadside nibbling, it awakened our appetite for some more eating. So Ali takes me for some of the best seafood this side of the island. These ladies would look after us.
Fatma, where are you? Yeah.
How are you?
Okay.
So what do you suggest?
I would suggest let's have a rice with a fish soup.
Some rice and fish soup?
Yeah.
Oh, so a little bit of fish? Ah, beautiful. Beautiful like Fatma. Thank you. Ciao. Bye, Fatma. The coconut curry.
There's coconut in it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I've been to some wild fish markets.
Right. But
This
is crazy.
it might take the cake.
Yeah.
And what's really cool is you can literally pick your fish and these guys will all cook it
And
for you.
fry straight away.
Yeah. You have a restaurant and yet you're not a trained chef.
We used to have a restaurant back in the days when I was a little kid, and my older brother, he used to be a good cook. And so it's an inspiration. Yes.
Which is interesting because usually the African men don't cook.
Yeah,
Right?
it's most
like,
of the time. Yeah,
it's
true.
women only.
Yeah, it depends. But you know, the food from the men is more delicious.
Ah, yeah. I bet you don't say that in front of your wife.
I know, I'm gonna get slapped.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks, man. Ali is all heart and soul, and you feel his energy and his passion in his little beach club just outside of Dar. He started about 3 years ago with this idea that he was going to get his friends to contribute and really kind of put a stamp on it.
Yes, cool.
How are you, sir? Good. How are you, man? David.
Yes.
Very nice to meet you. This is pretty cool. So you feel at home here?
I feel very much at home here, coming back and forth for 10 years now.
Yeah. Well, great work.
Thank you.
We'll cook you up some fish. My friend, this is like paradise here.
So calm, quiet, very, peaceful. Great, there's one fisherman is coming. Maybe we can get some lobster there. Hey, box! Hey, bwana, nini leo umepata huko? Ah, okay.
I heard lobster, my friend. Yeah, that's the only word I understood.
Yeah.
Good? 20,000?
Yes.
Okay, put it on his bill.
All right, okay. We take it. Yeah. Let's get back to the kitchen now.
So the octopus, polipo in Italian.
Polipo?
Polipo. First thing is we boil the lobster and in another pot cook the octopus. And so how did you get into furniture making and building, taking recycled boats and wood and creating this? I mean, you built this beach bar literally with your own hands.
I used to have a furniture company before.
Oh, really? Okay,
yeah,
so
back in the days.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't have money to buy all this kind of wood. So if you want to have a nice furniture and stuff, you need to recycle. But I'm living here and I see this every day. and I had an idea to start to collect these woods around here in Kigamboni.
All recycled.
Yeah, it's not only me. A lot of friends that they came here and give a hand.
Give a hand.
They live and live spirit here.
Okay, chef, you're gonna just talk or you're gonna give me a hand?
Yeah.
Ali makes a simple garlic ginger chili sauce
just right
with
on?
some lime juice for the lobster, and then we cook them on the hot grill. You know what, I have to say, it's smelling really good. There's something about garlic ginger that just, boom, it's happy food.
Yeah.
The octopus gets cooked for about 45 minutes or until fork tender. To start the octopus curry, saute onions and carrots with some garlic ginger paste. Okay, a little bit of garlic ginger. Wow, it smells amazing. So this is just kind of Swahili curry. Then we add in some tomato puree and all that cut up cooked octopus. Of course, a little heat. A little bit of coconut milk just kind of rounds out the flavor.
Right.
It looks absolutely gorgeous. And now the shrimp, the prawns go right in. And lastly, finish it with a hit of lime juice.
One for you, one for you. Very good. Bam.
What do we start with first?
Hard to choose.
Hard to choose. I'm gonna go with the lobster. I know what I'm having. Inside. Chakula chema. Very nice, chef. What's the favorite part of being here?
The rhythm of the city and the people. I feel like I'm in a time warp.
Really?
I arrive here with 1,000,001 ideas that I haven't seen done yet.
What's the deal between you guys? It's like he feeds you, he gives you, you know, kind of room and board, and you gotta draw.
Spending some time here and create something and live the spirit. So it's always like
I mean, they're leaving a bit of themselves.
yes.
Yeah, you feel the heart, you feel the soul in this place. All right, next time, Ali, I'm coming here to stay. Just
Yes.
make sure the lobster is
Always
comes in
here.
daily.